Welcome to No More Secrets on Sunday, where silence ends and healing begins. I'm Charise.
And I'm Lucretia.
I know it has been a minute. It actually has been, I think she said 6 months.
Yep, 6 months.
She said it out loud, and I was like, there's no way that it's been that long. However, it has, and I'm holding her hand because we're like having a moment before we start recording because life has just been a lot, and we are so sorry to have been away for so long, but we've missed you.
Yes, so much.
We do not play around with our mental health. There was so much going on. I know on my end, I had to realize that I was not handling death as well as I thought I was. There was a lot that I thought I compartmentalize a lot. Like, that's my thing. You know, I'm a Capricorn. That is how we survive. We literally can go through a fire. It would compartmentalize like, okay, the fire happened, but I got to work and I got to do this. How would be so and ever. That didn't quite work this time with grieving. Normally I just shove it under, keep it moving. That did not occur. That took a toll on me. So took some time, meditate. Life has definitely changed a lot since the last time we were together.
A lot.
Yeah,
and for me, it was managing these multiple brands and just saying, okay, let me take a step back because my brand is built on simplicity, yet I was making it a little bit more complex than it needed to be. So I was like, okay, let me step back, figure things out. And in the process of that, then I had health challenges. So it was like, okay, let's figure this out. Let's see what comes first. And we both managed to support each other in the process. So it wasn't, hey, when are you going to get this done? It was like, cool, you cool?
Right.
Want me for drinks? Like,
yeah.
We ain't worried about the podcast until it's time.
Yeah.
You know, so we tried a couple of times. We did try to move forward, but we're going to address a lot of things that is really important to what the book is discussing, what the book brought to life, what the book brought into this space.
Yes.
And that was Secrets on Sunday.
Secrets on Sunday.
Right? So let's kind of dive into like what comes to mind for you when we think about stuff that we don't talk about on Sunday.
So what comes to me immediately is relationships. Like relationships and religion. Here's my thing. I don't. Have you ever noticed that?
Break character?
When do you break character?
Oh yeah, all
when
the
do you
time.
turn that off?
It could be. I mean, it makes me wonder. Like, if you're in character all the time, like especially like if you're in a marriage, right?
Oh God.
I mean, if you're in a marriage, obviously you're going to do marriage things. So how do you?
I didn't get to do those things.
How do you stay in character in the midst of that? You know, do you say if you've reached the climax of your experience with your wife or your husband?
I love how proper she is.
Then what do you say? To God be the glory. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I don't understand. You know,
I see the light.
I don't get it because to me it shouldn't be you shouldn't have to break character.
That's weird.
When you have your own relationship with, you know, a higher source, higher power.
Yeah.
You should be able to be who you are whenever you are. And that doesn't mean there aren't certain spaces that you need to be, you know, presented differently. But it does mean that you, in that presentation, you're still the same person. Because people who are trying to learn in that environment, they're picking that up and they're not able to be themselves. And so they put on this character and then they find themselves trapped. Because now I can't be who I know that I actually am. You don't have to be in character. Just be yourself. And if you're not accepted in that environment, then that's what you should question. That's the part where you say, if this version of me doesn't fit this environment, should I even be?
That's a good question. That's a really good question because is that a proper environment for you? In every area of your life, ask yourself, can your personality and who you are be welcomed in those spaces? That's a great question. Like, even here, wait a minute though. Let's take it a step further.
Mm-hmm.
So how many people are in relationships where they do feel trapped because they cannot be themselves in that relationship? They can't, because you either got one person that's just like, this is how you have to act, this is how you have to be. And then you have a person that's trying to be so good to not upset the other person all the time. Yeah. And that is exhausting. I just had my baby. Oh, yeah. And I'm getting these phone calls, you know, and they're just like, be at the church first thing tomorrow because you have to make him look good. And then instead of backing me like, hey, mind you, I was by myself because he was out of town after I had the baby. But so instead of backing me, he never backed me. He was just like, yeah, you're going to make me look bad. I just had a whole human. I was at the hospital by myself. Mm-hmm. So many factors there. Yeah. But then, you know, on top of you already like acting like I don't exist, because that's another thing. We have children. Don't get it twisted. That did not mean our spouses wanted us because we had kids. That's not how that works. Right. And so it's just another form of control. Yeah. It's just another form of control. And so when all of that occurred and, you know, the continued neglect and acting like I didn't exist type of thing, it was always about image for him. When I finally had that moment, like you said, like, when the narrative changes, because you have that realization, I stopped begging, I stopped asking, I pulled back, I tried to finally be like, what did I just do? How did I get to this space? And I have to get back to me and figure out me again. I got to remember what I used to like, what I enjoyed, what I used to like to watch, what music did I used to love? Like I had to dig.
I started listening to Creole and trying to learn. I was like,
I had to do some digging. Because I was like, I gotta remember.
I back to my rap music. Like, what's
up? This is the rapper right here. But I had to dig. I was like, I don't remember what my favorite color was. Like, I had to really dig back. But a lot of times with religious institutions, you know, you have to just be the brand. Mm-hmm. You're forced to be the brand. Yeah. You're no longer a person, you're the brand.
But it's a fake brand.
It's a fake brand.
It's not a real brand. It's like Kellogg's instead of Kellogg's. It's like fetid wheats instead of shredded wheats. It's like Wheaties instead of Wheaties. It's like Boot Loops. Instead of Fruit Loops.
Instead of Kit Kats, it's Kit Backs.
You know, it's like, it's not the real brand.
This is not the real thing. It's so fake.
It's like,
it's so fake.
It's like Jesus, not Jesus. It's like, I can't explain it, but it's not.
It's not genuine. Authentic. It's not authentic. It's not authentic.
We can have fun. We can laugh. We can have our beliefs and still be who we are.
So the reason why we can sit here and talk about religion, relationships, and putting on, and when do you break character?
We don't have to do it anymore.
We don't have to do it. And then you guys know my story. You know her story. It's, you know, I had to deal with it on every end. Both parents, all my parents, majority of my siblings. Everyone is super holy, super religious, super, you know, great at all those things. And then here comes Charise with a different view. So, you know, I'm the oddball, right? Yeah. But in my world, I'm not. In my world, I'm good. Guess what? I don't have to fake no funks for nothing. And for nowhere that I am at, for no spaces that I am in, I get to 100% be me. Yeah. And I'm okay with that. Right. And I don't need validation from anyone, nor do I need permission to go to dinner with her or to see if it's okay if she can be with us on a Wednesday night.
Yeah, or just like I said, you have these judgments about what life should look like for a person. Yes. And that's because of the dogma that has been taught in religious environments for decades, centuries. Like, just some of the dogma out there that, we won't get deep into that in this podcast yet, but that is the root of it.
You have all these different settings of your life and you have to perform for each one. At what point are you drained and tired of that?
Right.
Where you don't get to live your actual life, and be who you are, and I don't understand that.
The people who live their life out loud are the happiest. If you just talk to anyone who you see at work or school or any place in your family, and you see that person, they live their life out loud. They, some people might like it, some people might not, but you see that they don't care, right? Ask them, how happy are you? I promise you, they're going to be like, I'm good. They're going to be the happiest because there's nothing to hold back. There's nothing to say. There's nobody pointing fingers and judging. And if there is somebody saying anything, they don't care.
They don't care.
They are who they are. And that's, what we're trying to get across to you today, that, these secrets that are on Sunday, the stuff that they don't talk about on Sunday is you being yourself. You not being able to be yourself and getting to a point where you can break character and stay out of character. You don't have to be in character for anybody.
You're not encouraged on a Sunday to be you. You are encouraged to be like whoever's leading you, whoever you are allowing to lead you. If you haven't noticed, you have slowly morphed into this person. And you have morphed into the things that they like, that they enjoy. You have morphed into their hobbies. You may not realize it, but you have. I promise you have. And by the time you look up, you don't even remember what your hobbies were.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens. And those things are not encouraged. You're not encouraged. We were so deep from me from exact birth, but in those prime years of trying to understand like who you are in life, we were so engulfed in so many ways.
It's interesting.
It was just so crazy.
In our 20s.
Yes. And you don't realize it, that people know that, and they take that moment to try to like mold your brain right at those very sensitive times in your life where you're trying to figure things out. How adult are you yet? You're an adult, but you're like a baby adult trying to make it type of thing where you feel like you're grown, but you kind of not really. Yeah, they know that. And you have to find a way to realize, that does not have to be your norm. You do not have to be stuck in any type of, whether it's in an institution or actual like relationship, marriage, whatever it is, whatever it might be, you don't have to be trapped like in your own mind. Like that's weird.
Yeah, and that's the part of the healing journey. That's the part of saying yes to yourself, is being yourself.
You have to be yourself.
Yeah.
So, in order to get there, you gotta figure you out first.
Yeah.
Once you can figure you out, then you can move over to the being yourself portion.
Yeah.
And that's what we're here for.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we have
and the book.
Listen, did you get the book yet?
Guides you.
Did you get the book yet? Please comment and let us know that you got the book. I'm curious to know about your personal relationships too. Do you feel like you are trapped, like mentally? Do you feel like you have to perform all the time to be this person that you just know that you're not? Let us know. We really want to know. We are just so happy to have been able to spend time with you and to be back here in this space with you. And we look forward to seeing you very, very soon. We want to help you get to that point of healing where you can figure out who you are.
Yeah.
And try to navigate your way back to you. Find those breadcrumbs back to yourself.
This is your journey. That's what the book is for. It's a self-healing journey, right? Because can't nobody heal you, but we can support you on that journey whenever you need it. So the community is there as well.
Absolutely.
And we can't wait to, continue to hop in on this journey this year.
It's going to be a very fun ride. I hope you're ready. We thank you so much for being with us today after 6 months. We have so much to share with you all in so many different ways.
Yeah.
But don't forget, it doesn't have to be a secret. It doesn't have to be a secret on Sunday. It doesn't have to be a secret Monday through Saturday. What we need for you is to take that moment to heal and find yourself.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in.
All right. Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.